Praise you, Father. You are good. Your grace and your mercy endure forever and ever is your faithfulness. Abba, Father, holy is your name. Let your Ruach Kadosh, let your holy presence be upon your people. Let your holy presence be upon my lips. Create in us a new heart. Create in us a new heart. Remove from us that heart of stone. Create in us a new heart as we say yes to your will, Lord. Yes is our soul's desire. Hallelujah. Yes to your will, Lord. Yes is my soul's desire. Yes is your will, Lord. Yes is my soul's desire. Yes to your will, Lord. Yes is my soul's desire. You say yes to your will, Lord. Yes is my soul's desire. Man, that's lovely. Marquise, son, you be you. I love that. Yes to your will, Lord. Yes to your soul's desire. So, I was at a place this morning. A place that I had been, I had initially came there thinking that they were there to help me, and I'm realizing over time, short period of time, that I am there to help them. So we'll see what Yah has. But this morning, like the spirit just fell, dropped down and sat down, laid down, and chilled for a while. It's a wonderful thing to be in His presence. You should seek to do it alone at home. But it's a wonderful thing when you can do it amongst the body. For that is how the Ruach originally fell on the day what we call Pentecost. Everybody in one room together worshiping and praising. Check it out. It's Acts, you know it. But today we're going to talk about that thing. Yes to your will, Lord. Yes to, right? Yes to your will. Yes is my soul's desire. So let's get to the script. Yeshayahu, Isaiah, chapter 6. Chapter 6, verse 1. In the year of King Uzziah, in the year of King Uzziah's death, I saw Yahweh Elohim sitting on a high, lofty throne. The hem of his robe filled the temple. The hem of his robe filled the temple, and the Sephirim, cherubim, right, stood over him, each with 6 wings. 2 for covering his face, and 2 for covering his feet, and 2 for flying. They were crying out to each other. I love this. More holy than the holies of holies. More holy than the holies of holies. More holy than the holies of holies is Yahweh Elohim. The whole earth is filled with your glory. What is? How do y'all know how the song go? The whole earth is filled with your glory. More holy than the holies of holies is Yahweh Elohim. The whole earth was filled with his glory. The doorpost shook at the sound of their shouting, and the house was filled with smoke. This is Isaiah. He is in a place. He's been taken to a place, and the place he was taken to is where the holies of holies is. Woe to me! The doorpost shook at the sound of their shouting, and the house was filled with smoke. Then I said, Isaiah, Yeshayahu, I said, woe to me, I am doomed. Like, this is the prophet, right? He the man of God, and he's in a place, and when he experiences this and sees this, he says, I'm doomed. Woe to that man who think he's so holy and think he's so put together that when he get in the presence of God, he can stand up erect like he's somebody. No, this is Isaiah in the presence, and he thinks to himself, I'm doomed, because he realized how holy is the holies of holies. Those who have ears, hear. Woe to me, I am doomed, because I am a man with unclean lips, because I am a man with unclean lips, living among a people with unclean lips, because I'm a man with unclean lips, living amongst the people with unclean lips. The prophet himself knew what it was, which was nothing, right? I am a man with unclean lips, living amongst a people with unclean lips. And I have seen with my own eyes the King, Yahweh Elohim. And he terrified, as he should be. Then one of the Sephirim, one of the cherubim, flew to me with the glowing coal in his hand, which he had taken with tongues from the altar, and he touched my mouth and said, Here, this has touched your lips. Your iniquity is gone. Your sin is atoned for. So only something on fire from the altar was able to cleanse his lips. Only something from the altar will cleanse you. Recognize your state. Recognize your state and understand only something from the altar will cleanse you, not your good works. Only something from the altar will cleanse you. Yeshua. Here, this has touched your lips, your iniquity is gone, your sin is atoned for. Then I heard the voice of Yahweh saying, so now he done got the cherubim done flew, grabbed he grabbed the tongs from the altar and took a glowing coal off of it, and now touched the prophet's lips. And now the prophet realizes, okay, now Yah is speaking. Then I heard the voice of Yahweh saying, whom should I send? Who will go for us? And I answered, I'm here. Send me, I'll go. Right? Send me, I'll go. Send me, I'll go. So he went from being terrified, recognizing that he is doomed, recognizing that he's a man with unclean lips, and recognizing he's from a people with unclean lips, and then something from the altar touched his lips. Now he's answering God, like, you know what, I'll go. Peep gang. Peep how something from that altar, that altar, when it touches you, when it touches your lips, you start to change the words that come out your mouth. And now he answering the Lord, like, you know what, send me, I'll go. Send me, I will go. Send me, I will go. I answered, send me, I will go. He said, go tell the people this then. Yes, you hear, but you don't understand. You certainly see, but you don't get the point. Make the heart of this people sluggish with fat, stop up their ears and shut their eyes. Otherwise, seeing with their ears and seeing with their eyes and hearing with their ears, then understanding with their hearts, they may repent and be healed. So the prophet is there, dirty lips, understanding the dirty lips, understanding he come from dirty people. And he says, send me, I'll go. He says, yes to your will, Lord. Yes is my soul desire. He says, yes to your will, Lord. Yes is my soul desire. He says that after that burning coal touched his mouth, and his mouth got right. Once his mouth got right, he said, send me, I will go. He said, yes to your will, Lord. Yes is my soul desire. And then the Most High tells him, okay, I'm finna send you. And he tell these people, tell them, and while you tell them with them, deal with them harshly. Because their heart gonna be bogus. All right, and otherwise they may start seeing with their eyes, and hearing with their ears, and understanding with their hearts. And if they get the understanding with their hearts, they may repent. They may repent and be healed. They may repent and be healed if they start seeing with their eyes and hearing with their ears. They may repent and be healed. I'm just kind of excited right now. Like I told you, I just got out of a place, and it was very, very, very thick. Sometimes you can be in the presence so thick, it can be cut with a knife. So thank you, Skip. Good job, man. We got work to do. Milwaukee, repent. Milwaukee and the rest of everywhere, wherever you're at, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is near. And go up to the altar. Put that burning coal on your lips. And get your mouth right. And then say yes to his will. Let yes be your soul's desire. Shalom.